As soon as a State Farm customer calls with a claim, I'm right on the phone to our claim center.
We work as partners. Nancy gives me the information, then I contact our customer.
We've settled hundreds of claims together. John's attitude is...
You got to be quick, and you've got to be fair.
Quick and fair.
At State Farm, teamwork is what it's all about.
We make a great team. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, weed warriors, this stuff takes 2 to 4 weeks to kill weeds. That's a month. Spectricide's grass and weed killer works in just 24 hours. Quick and painless. Except I'm lying on my keys. Weeds can't hide from Spectricide.
Only Embassy Suites hotels give you a suite with 2 big rooms, a free cook-to-order breakfast, and evening beverages on the house. Because only Embassy Suites is twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
In an era when doctors don't make house calls, and when shopping is done in impersonal strip malls, why does John Deere have dealers that still deliver, that help you with parts and service, and answer questions on lawn care? Are we behind the times, or just prouder of the products we stand behind? To find out, why not ask your John Deere dealer? He's right where you need him.
Every time we say goodbye.
Goodbyes are never easy, but none are as painful as saying goodbye forever. So please, give blood once more this year. You could help save someone you never want to part with.
A&D urges your support because every life is a biography.
At the start of a new millennium, you think about life. And we thought about a steel spine in the Mazda Millennia to keep the cabin exceptionally strong and life all it can be. The Millennia from Mazda. They say money will go farther in a new millennia. And apparently it's true, because you can lease one for just $349 a month and $1,000 down. The Millennia from Mazda.
All right, what can I get you? Let me get a double espresso latte, half decaf, medium foam, and just named Dutch chocolate, okay? Thanks.
I'll have an Austrian goat milk cappuccino with a touch of Madagascar cinnamon.
Ordering the right cup of coffee has become quite complicated, unless...
I'll have one. He's having.
all you want is the richest coffee in the world. Just look for Juan Valdez. 100% Colombian coffee. Anything else just doesn't sound as good.
Hello?
Gilly, it's time to get up.
It's Goofy! Come on, let's go! Jasmine, hi! I saw your movie 3 times!
Well, I guess you've seen just about everybody.
I've been waiting my whole life to meet you.
Call 1-407-WDisney and make the dream come true.
Mom,
Sounds like the same old family vacation, unless it's Virginia Beach. The family vacation takes on a whole new meaning in Virginia Beach. Call now and we'll send you our free vacation planner and coupon book. Virginia Beach. They may be saying the same old things, but it won't be the same old vacation. Jules Verne invented science fiction.
The wondrous adventures took us around the world in 80 days and 20,000 leagues under the sea. The stories told of a mysterious island and a journey to the center of the earth. The originator of modern science fiction, his vision would become one of fact. The extraordinary life of Jules Verne as Science Fact and Fiction Week begins on an all-new biography. Tomorrow on A&D.
It is a rip-roaring 2-liter 140-horsepower engine. It's as fast through the slalom as a Ferrari. There's room for 4 and a big honking trunk. Introducing the new Nissan 200 SX, a sports car of heroic proportions.
Now you can own Who Wrote the Bible on video cassette. Call 1-800-423-1212, and for $29.95 plus shipping and handling, order Who Wrote the Bible, narrated by Richard Kiley and Gene Simmons.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. Did you know that after 10,000 years, history has finally found a home? On the History Channel. For all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator and make sure you're getting the History Channel.
Between the states, romanticized, idealized, the ultimate turning point in our nation's history, a war of heroes and heroics for an undying, unwavering cause, where farm fields became killing fields, where men fought and died for their beliefs. The Union and the Confederacy, the blue and the gray, the war that shaped the face of America. Civil War Journal. Tonight on A&E. They're going undercover and undercovers. All the right moves by master sleuths on A&E. Sherlock Holmes and Lovejoy. They're getting down to a case with a case going down. Standing poised to outwit unwary foes. Where they sit. On the next Sherlock Holmes, the Red-Headed League. Then on Lovejoy, his fair lady is sampling a new bill of fare. Both on the A&E Monday Night Mysteries. Tomorrow on A&E.
When Michael Yardley was 2 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare respiratory illness. Fortunately, the Yardley's Blue Cross and Blue Shield plan provides an innovative program that evaluates state-of-the-art medical treatments. Blue Cross and Blue Shield, local plans with healthcare options as diverse as their communities. And what was the result of Michael's therapy? If he ever slows down, we'll ask him. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live long, live well.
He was a stonecutter, a wandering prophet. It's been 2,000 years since his birth, yet almost nothing is known about the first 25 years of his life, where it's believed he studied Buddhism and is thought to have meditated in Japanese monasteries. This is the story of how the world came to embrace his extraordinary vision, a life that touches the lives of people everywhere. Jesus of Nazareth, a biography special, next on A&E.
The legendary Nürburgring. It sounds crazy, but they let anyone drive on this world-famous racetrack for just a few Deutschmarks. It was here that Porsche engineers tested our new 911 Turbo. Lap after lap of the new 400-horsepower engine, the twin turbos, the liquid all-wheel drive. What did we learn? Well, don't send a German engineer here with an ATM card.
Where in the world would you go if there were no Las Vegas? What other place will you ever find where you can spend the entire day teeing off, stepping out, or just winding down, and all night really living it up? Only in Las Vegas.
People with new ideas, men with a new deal, and the deal makers. The Extraordinary Lives on Biography, every weeknight, only on A&E.
This History Channel presentation is brought to you in part by American Airlines and by Seiko.
Another day begins in Europe. Just as it has for centuries. And as each new day arrives, so does a silver bird from the west. This morning, American Airlines will touch down in 12 European cities in 9 different countries, just as the new day begins. So whether it's business or pleasure that brings you to Europe, fly the airline that can have you there as early as tomorrow morning. American Airlines, something special to Europe.
One day, Dan Brooks was walking down the street, minding his own business. What he didn't realize is that he was about to bump into a beautiful woman. The woman who would have his 3 children. The woman who would graduate law school and go on to become a successful politician. The woman who would change his life forever. But rather than insisting on a Seiko, Dan settled for an ordinary watch. And unfortunately, Dan was running 1 second late. Seiko, built for life.
Hey, is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it's my new Wagner power painter.
Well, can you edge with it?
Yeah, you can edge like this, or adjust it to control the paint up close. And when I'm done, I'm gonna switch nozzles and stain my deck. Do a lot of other jobs I've been meaning to do.
Well, does it clean up easy?
Yeah, it's quicker than you think.
Why am I painting this by hand?
Good question. Get a Wagner. Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. If you're enjoying this special presentation of the History Channel and the last days of World War II here on A&E, and I'm sure you are, then I know you'll enjoy the History Channel. It's all of history, all in one place.
Bear me witness, gentlemen. I hereby fulfill my promise to my country and to my Maker.
The History Channel takes you into the past with original documentaries and series such as Year by Year, where you'll share moments of a different year every night. You'll also enjoy acclaimed movies and miniseries.
You're only bait for his trap, you and I, Lord Young. We've all been sent here as a sacrifice.
And an array of historical specials.
As compelling as the legend is, the true story is every bit as powerful. The story is the Battle of the Alamo.
If you don't already receive the History Channel, then call your cable company and ask for all of history all in one place. Ask them to carry the History Channel.
ท่าทางเหนื่อยเชียวอย่างนี้แหละหรือปรับระบบต้องหาคนช่วยเสียเงินแต่ก็ไม่ดีขึ้นใช่วะอย่างนี้ต้อง IBM เฮ้ยเราต้องซื้อฮาร์ดแวร์เพิ่มสิไม่ใช่ IBM อ่ะเขามีบริการปรึกษาการจัดระบบเขาจะมาอยู่กับคุณจนงานเรียบร้อยเลยหุ้นหมุนขึ้นเลยครับขายเลยครับ
You're the principal topic of my conversation. You're the principal source of my inspiration. The principal star in my sky.
For the principal people in your life, the Principal Financial Group, insurance, pensions, managed health care, and more.
You're the principal reason I do what I do. The principal reason is you.
The Principal, for over a century, your edge on the future.
The A&E special presentation, The Last Days of World War II, will continue after these messages.
How big is big? She was the biggest.
Known as America's favorite pinup girl, she danced on legs insured for $1 million and once commanded one of the highest salaries in Hollywood.
Absolute brilliant wit.
But behind the fame lay broken marriages and the biggest fight for her life. The Extraordinary Life of Betty Grable, part of Hollywood Goes to War Week on an all-new biography. Tomorrow on A&E.
Encounter the merry month of mayhem. From the intuitive powers of a first-class detective.
Let's clear up another little mystery.
To the cunning of a shrewd eye.
Fabulous.
Team up with some of the greatest sleuths ever.
Lucky I didn't show up my pajama.
As they uncover the mysteries of May.
Right up my street.
In the merry month of mayhem on A&E.
We inspect the porcelain on steel surface for durability, check the triple burners to heat evenly, and the precise angle of the steel bars to eliminate flare-ups. We test every gas valve and gauge for accuracy, and even evaluate the swing-up tables for maximum utility. The Weber Gas Barbecue. Of all the testing, examining, and retesting that goes into it, the true test is what comes out of it. If it's Weber, it's great outdoors.
The Mercury Villager not only drives like a car, it's also easy to use. Allow us to demonstrate. It seats 7 comfortably. Rear passengers can listen to music in private. Middle seats fold down into tray tables. And with Villager's sliding rear seat, you just slide it forward for more room. Or remove the middle seats and slide all the way to the front. Proving the Villager is so easy to use, even, well, let's just say it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Villager from Mercury.
The Eagle has landed.
All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. The events we'll never forget.
Well, I'm not a crook.
All the pain and the joy. All of history. All in one place. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
I'd like to tell you about a company you may have heard of called American Standard. Sure, I know what you're thinking. American Standard, those are the guys that make toilets. True, but that's only part of the picture. They're actually a global company. In fact, they're the leading foreign producer of plumbing products in China. And if you've heard of Trane air conditioners, that's an American Standard company too. They're one of the largest makers of commercial air conditioning systems in the world. So, American Standard does a lot more than just make toilets. Oh yeah, their Wabco division created the anti-lock braking system found on half the heavy commercial vehicles built in Europe today. American Standard. More than you ever expected.
Presenting a better way to see and to save $50.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pat Riley. If you've ever worn contact lenses, you know what this equipment's for. But now there's one-day AccuView. They're brand new. Just wear them a day and throw them away like I do. No fuss, no clutter. Just brand new lenses whenever you need them. As for this equipment,
Try the new lens you wear one day, then throw away. Call 1-800-639-1DAY now. Get a certificate for a free 5-day trial and $50 off your first purchase. Just bring this to your eye doctor. Whether you wear ordinary contacts or glasses, this offer will win you over. But the offer won't last forever. It ends June 30th. So call now. You'll get a certificate for a 5-day trial and $50 back. Then, just like Pat, you can throw away the bother of ordinary contacts. Come on, pick up the phone. Call 1-800-639-1DAY. Give one-day AccuView a shot.
if you're looking to simplify your life, you can't miss.
Step into the past with the History Channel. Travel back for the week's big event on History Sunday. Spend the finest hours of your evenings with movies in time. Or journey through the tunnels of time with the best documentaries that history has to offer on History Alive. For all of history, all in one place. Call your cable company and ask them to carry the History Channel.
If you could look out at these lush Texas vineyards through Italian arches, if there were a way to see these rugged Texas mountains from an Australian train, if this Texas forest could be seen from Germany's Autobahn, then you'd know why we say Texas is like a whole other country.
Very pretty out here.
For everybody out there gifted with a photographic memory, I present the new 272-page Texas Travel Guide. Exciting, huh? Hope you enjoyed reading it.
Of course, if you don't have a photographic memory, we'll send you a free copy. Just call 1-800-8888-TEX.
It was a time of holy wars, of violence knocking on history's doors.
The new children of Israel slaughtered everyone they found.
The country is in ruins.
If you think life's tough now, then you better stay away from the 12th century. Join Terry Jones for this breathtaking and completely different look at the Crusades. An A&E special presentation, Crusades, beginning June 5th on A&E.
By the ocean side, sail with me on the Chesapeake Bay. Let's find the Blue Ridge mountain top. Together let's steal away. She said, come with me to June. We just might fall in love. Virginia is for lovers. Virginia's for lovers.
Introducing the new Mercury Mystique. It has available all-speed traction control, a micron air filter that removes dust and pollen, and a 24-valve Duratec V6 engine that goes 100,000 miles before its first scheduled tune-up. Yet even though Mystique is equipped like a luxury car, it's priced thousands less than cars in its own class, because the last time we looked, money still doesn't grow on trees. The all-new Mystique. It's a whole new Mercury.
在旅酱高當地咩嘢？下咩我計 computer， YouTube 了毛病。你檢查過 confidence 對我嘛？我拍過字樣電話，也是無效啊。你知無？我推過 IBM 解決了，他們領導電話裡幫你查出唔對，有電毛病處理好啊，真好啊，打電話追啊！
Last year, I flew 250,000 miles. Most people would find that exhausting, but it's different for me. I don't have business in New York or LA. The trip itself is my business. And whether it's business travelers or people who fly just once a year. Captain, please turn on the fastest seat. That flight is a big part of what makes a trip good or bad. And a good flight isn't the same for everybody. Some are looking to work. Some just want to relax. And some, they just want to get away. And knowing the difference, well, that comes with flying 250,000 miles and seeing 1,000 different faces.
They were the hottest stars of the 40s and 50s, yet they enlisted their talents to support the men and women in uniform. Betty Grable's legs were a GI's dream. Bob Hope traveled the world with his star-studded tour. Bing Crosby crooned a tune. Gregory Peck fired him up on the big screen. And Jimmy Stewart took to the skies. Hollywood goes to war on Biography. All this week, only on A&E.
You say you got that car from Hertz for 5 days, $99.
Exactly. With free unlimited mileage and all that Hertz service? Exactly. Gee, what else could you want? Some fish?
Hertz, 5 days, $99. Fish not included.
You mean our Hertz car for the weekend is only $25 a day?
Exactly.
With free unlimited mileage and Hertz service?
Exactly.
What else could we ask for?
Some marshmallows?
Hertz, only $25 a day. Marshmallows not included.
A&E's monthly magazine opens your eyes to the best in original biographies, mysteries, and specials. From complete highlights, in-depth reviews, and an array of collectibles, to fascinating articles, up-close interviews, even the challenge of a crossword. A&E Monthly is your connection to what's happening today. To order your 12 issues of the A&E Monthly for only $18 a year, 23 Canadian dollars, call 1-800-238-2800.
In the May issue, a candid interview with superstar Mel Gibson. Also, the life of a child actor. Order now, and with your paid subscription, you'll receive this Billie Holiday CD, one of the many masterpieces in the Drive archive.
Call 1-800-238-2800 for an engaging look at television's best.
Selling a house is no vacation, but that's just what the Walkers got when they sold their house with our ERA office. The ERA Seller Security Plan guaranteed that if we didn't sell their house, ERA would buy it. ERA even agreed to take the risk of selling the house at a loss. When we sold it for more, the Walkers got the profit. They use the extra money to take a vacation. The ERA Seller Security Plan, just the kind of help you'd expect from a friend. List your house with an ERA broker. ERA, first in service.
How fast do you think we could sell our home?
What if we find a great house before we sell ours?
These answers and more are here in Answers from ERA, your guide to buying and selling a home. Helpful tips, financial worksheets, it's all here. For your free copy, call 1-800-ASK-ERA. When it comes to just the kind of help you'd expect from a friend, ERA wrote the book. ERA, first in service.
Hello, I'm Karen Stone. If your picture of history is clouded, then maybe the History Channel isn't coming in clearly. From world politics to wacky pastimes, join us for a host of original documentaries and top-quality movies. The History Channel takes you through the looking glass to where the past is still the present. For all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator to make sure you're getting the History Channel.
It's my business to help keep people safe, but it's more than just my job. I'm a father. I have a family. You know, the government says that a car with 2 airbags has to help protect 2 passengers. But on the DeVille, we also cared about the child who sits in the middle. There's a company that goes beyond the federal standards to help protect all 3 front seat passengers. My company, Cadillac. And you watch, the airbag system in the new DeVille may help save someone very close to you.
There is a place pilots talk about, but few have ever been. It's a place where training, aircraft design, indeed a pilot's ability to stay cool, are put to the absolute test. Presenting The Challenge of Flight, an exclusive new series that takes you where no aviation videos have ever gone before. Start with Final Approach. Be there when it all goes wrong. When raw power, fear, and the ejection seat is all the pilot has left. In incredible detail and first-hand accounts, you'll see what happens low and slow over a pitching carrier deck. Gear up with nowhere to go. And in the bunker when you test how bad it can be. Be an eyewitness to history as you watch exclusive footage declassified and released here for the very first time. Order your copy of Final Approach, then go where few pilots have ever been before.
Use your credit card and call 1-800-426-0800. Other tapes will follow. Cancel anytime. There's no obligation. Call 1-800-426-0800.
When you can trust something and know it will come through for you, that's everything. One of the things we focused on with the new DeVille Concorde was making it reliable. We designed the North Star system so that if it ever lost all of its engine coolant, we'd still be able to drive a DeVille Concorde up to 50 miles to safety, even in desert heat. You may never need it, but it'll be there for you. There's a car company that cares enough to give you this kind of dependability. That's my company, Cadillac.
It began in April 1945, the final push to Berlin. Now from A&E Home Video, you can own this 2-video cassette edition of The Last Days of World War II. Call 1-800-423-1212, and for only $29.95 plus shipping and handling, follow the front line as it circles Hitler's bunker. Witness the war crimes trials at Nuremberg, and discover the artwork and riches hidden by the Third Reich. Call now, 1-800-423-1212 for The Last Days of World War II.
Chances are, flowers that you've ordered over the phone have spent the most beautiful part of their lives in a truck. A detour that can last up to 9 days. This won't happen when you call Calyx and Corolla. We create our bouquets with flowers fresh from the garden and send them by Federal Express the same day, so they arrive fresher and last up to 10 days longer than flowers from the typical florist. To reserve your Mother's Day bouquet, call Calyx and Corolla now at 1-800-861-6000. We'll send a bouquet of snapdragons, lilies, and roses and deliver it in time for Mother's Day for only $39.95. So send longer-lasting flowers and turn Mother's Day into Mother's Week.